And this is a study we did with 2,000 pigs, and more focused on energy and fiber. But I'll go all the way to the end here. And you have the energy level in that energy. You see the vices, right? Tail biting and flake.
Okay.
And there's no statistics on this chart specifically because we could not analyze. We didn't have the data by pen, so you need to take this with a grain of salt, of course. But you can see the numbers here, and again, it's 2,000 animals all in the same barn, 7 treatments. But look at the amount of vices. In red, it doubled. It basically doubled when we went to an energy level that was below a corn soy diet. 2.4 is corn soy, and then you go down, doubled, and then you go to 2.2 or less, which sometimes you see that in Asia and those places. I know Russia and China have seen very low energy level, and that's 3 times more tail biting here. So that was interesting, from that standpoint. But the question back to you guys is diet, right? So energy. There's an interesting data from 1960s on if they are protein deficient, they are more attracted to blood. I've seen that data. People talk about salt. I have not seen data on salt, but salt deficiency or sodium. I don't know if you guys are any comments, general comments about diet.
Yeah, if I can speak. I think that diet is very important, but it is also very difficult to explain, because I think that we have problems both if we have a low energy in the diet, but also if we have a very high level of protein and energy in the diet. So we have a range of balance, and over and under the threshold we have problems of behavior. So in case of lower levels of the threshold of energy, we have animals that have a lack of nutrients, and salt, I think that it is very important for this reason. But I should highlight that also diet with very high protein level are very a problem, because there is a surplus of energy and animals are more nervous. So in the first case, they have a lack of nutrients, and in the second case, they have surplus and they are very nervous.
Okay. And actually, again, back to the data I shared, if I just looked again on the high energy, it went up a little bit too. Again, always careful how we look at that data, but it makes sense. Very interesting. How about you, Flaviana? Any thoughts there?
What I think is that it's easier to monitor the level of protein and the level of energy of the diet and to include them in the model. I have some difficulties with the minerals because they normally they are had in over the feed, and so sometimes it's quite difficult to assess the right amount of this mineral. But anyway, protein level and energy source can be very important. In the specific case of pigs, probably also the content of essential amino acids in the diet could be an interesting parameter to include in the evaluation. Because if the total energy and total amount of nitrogen are okay, could be a deficiency in essential amino acids that can modify the behavior of the animal. I think it's something of similar to those happened in laying hens when they have problem with the training and with the use of feather picking. So unbalance in the diet can be caused aggressiveness and interest of the animal, nervous behavior and interest toward aggressive and tail biting.
Very interesting.
So could be included in the model.